Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be having a quick peek at the new Path of Exile League that's coming out today, Secrets of the Atlas. I will be playing this probably 11 p.m. on Saturday night because of work and other commitments that I have on the weekend, but I just wanted to have a quick overview. There's the video. We won't cover the whole video right now, but there's a lot more details on these various updates in the video. But just a quick overview is there's going to be some more storyline to the actual story of Zana as a child and her people that are related to her, probably somebody who's related to her. We don't know who this guy is yet, but that's going to be part of the new endgame storyline. So that's looking pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I don't know if it's going to be a cousin, brother, or some other kind of extended family, but they are going to be related to the whole memories that we're going to be encountering in this new league. This is going to have all kinds of new abilities, new stuff like that, all kinds of new mechanics in the game, in the maps. So that's going to be a lot of exciting new modifiers and stuff like that. So that's going to be really cool. We also have the new abilities and powers that you get from these various memories. Just some showcasing of that, some interesting visual effects and all those. In the video that I looked at briefly, there were some like other things that were mentioning that these are like new free abilities that you can have on top of your build, which is pretty amazing. Then we also have new pinnacle bosses, which is looking amazing. I'm looking forward to that. So it's going to be a massive update for Path of Exile in that way. Um, I'm not sure if I'll get to the end pinnacle bosses, but hopefully we will. We will be making a Righteous Fire, so she'll be pretty tanky. Probably a Righteous Fire Chieftain. Got a whole bunch of new uniques and crafting materials, so that should be really cool. And obviously this is just a few of the new mechanics and new uniques and items, but there's going to be a ton more of those released in this update. So that's looking freaking cool. Then we also have mercenaries. So I think the mercenaries are similar to the rogue exiles, except they're more like you hire them as opposed to like them just being in the map all the time, or like randomly showing up like the rogue exiles. I think these guys you have a little bit more control over their gear and who fights who, and you can actually buy them or pay them, hire them with your gold like they had in the Settlers of Kalgur when they introduced gold into the game. So that should be interesting. Couple of skills that they have and abilities and all that. So that should be really cool. It sounds really exciting. That should be interesting with items as well. I think they have some, like they have the storyline for those, for the mercenaries. So a little bit of like backstory and lore for that. So that's pretty cool. You can also check their items and probably hire them as companions because that's what it looks like in some of the video parts. But obviously I'll have to go back and look at the video and just to confirm and all that. So it's looking pretty promising, looking pretty good. There's also some specific gems that are like mercenary influenced gems, so that should be pretty cool. And then a whole bunch of new crafting things with these various new mechanics. So that should be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to that. They also have the new challenge gear, or completing challenges gives you additional like armor pieces, and that looks pretty legit. I should be able to get at least a helmet or gloves and stuff. That should be pretty cool. Then we also have the updates to King's March, a couple of new ruins, and probably other new mechanics, probably quality of life mechanics and stuff like that. So that should be pretty cool. And then we also have an update to the Betrayal rework. I've always loved the Betrayal mechanic because it was always a lot of fun. I loved fighting Katarina, and especially when you get that really nice like crown drop, like the diadem. That was always super fun. But even other stuff like the Veiled Chaos Orbs are super rare, or they used to be. I don't know if they'll be as rare this patch, but it should be interesting. Added a couple of new stuff as well, so that should be really cool. And then obviously quality of life features, so that should be really fun, especially in endgame where it gets kind of sticky if you don't have those stuff set up, so it should be pretty cool. Then they also have the supporter packs, so there's also ways to support GGG, and yeah, it's looking overall like a good patch this time around. I mean, previous time was also really good. It's just we haven't had an update since January or October of last year. So yeah, January of this year, October last year. But yeah, it's been a while, but they finally delivered some really nice updates. So looking forward to that. Once again, I will be playing this Saturday, 11 p.m., probably onwards, maybe to like 2 or 3 a.m. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope to see you guys then. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.